Hello and welcome to People Who've Held Up Large Metal Cups with their names on them. I'm your host. First up, let's check in with Psycho Blokes riding especially fast on two wheels. Psycho Bloke Alicia Spargaro thought he'd be standing on the second step of the podium. When he crossed the line, he was celebrating to his team, and he didn't realize he still had one lap to go. After he had realized he was not on the podium anymore. Pretty hard to count to 24 these days. He will now officially be renamed Alicia. There's still one lap to go. In the end, Fabio Quartararo held up the large metal cup with his name on it in the end. Moving on to a sport that I like to call whacking a small fluffy ball with a fly swatter, Rafa Nadal has held up the large metal cup with his name on it at Roland Garros. For those who don't know what the flying flip I'm talking about, that's the tennis tournament played on the court that looks like it's straight out of the outback of Australia. Okay, bye now. Taking out the women's title was IGA Swiatek. The Polish whacker of small fluffy ball with a fly swatter held up a cup with her name on it also. Next up, driving fast cars with no roof around America, not to be confused with driving fast cars with no roof around the world, an Australian's willpower has outpaced the field to take a win in Detroit. Sorry, his name? No, I said it. Willpower is what got him across the line. That's his name. Willpower, like as in William Power. Righto. William Power has won in Detroit. His brothers Horsepower and Soul Power sent him messages after he held up a cup with his name on it. In the world of throwing small spiky things at a round board, Michael Smith has become the US darts champion. He'll be having a pint for his celebration right after he holds up a cup with his name on it. Now we move on to flogging a small white dimply ball around an entire suburb into a teacup that's been sunken into the ground. Another Australian has taken the honours of holding up a large metal cup with their name on it. Minjili has won the US Open. And at the memorial tournament of flogging a white dimply ball around an entire suburb into a sunken teacup in the ground, Billy Hushell has held up a cup with his name on it. Moving right along, in the world of electric scooter riding, that's right, it's an actual thing. Yes, I did read that right. Sarah Carbonai is the first female to win and hold up a large metal cup with her name on it in the championship's history. Well done, Sarah. In the land of even though the championship is only solely played here, we're going to crown the winners the champions of the world land. The NBA Finals are underway, or as I like to call it, extremely huge fellas running up and down playing hot potato on a court and throwing or slamming aggressively said potato into a basket. Finals are upon us. Two teams will duke it out to play one game, not one game, the best of seven. Best of 7 games, yes, not just one, best of 7 games, and see who will hold up a large metal cup with their names on it. The team that loves bridges are duking it out with the team with a leprechaun on their logo. Yes, you heard me correctly. 25-foot humongous giant men with a leprechaun as their logo. False advertising if you ask me. No one's buying that one. I digress. It's 1-1 in the series, and I cannot wait to find out who holds up the metal cup with their names on it and be crowned world champions, even though the world was not involved. Anyway, that's all we have time for on Who's Holding Up a Giant Metal Cup with Their Name on It this week. Over and out.